All right, so if you are applying to a CSU, the application opens for fall transfers on October 1st and is due by November 30th. And if you're applying for a spring term, remember you need to research to see what campuses are open and what the requirements are in order to be a spring transfer student. And that application period is August 1st through the 31st. The Transfer Center provides a application review session or sessions. We have several of them during each cycle. So you want to fill out the application and then come into the Transfer Center and we can check it for you. To be an upper division transfer student, you need to have 60 or more transferable units by the time you enter campus. So as a fall transfer student, those 60 transferable units need to be done by the end of spring. You cannot be completing those in summer. There's no essay required for the CSU application. However, if you're applying to EOP, they do have some questions that you have to answer. And you're going to report grades in all of your courses, no matter what you earned or if it was transferable or not. And some impacted schools or majors might have additional questions that you have to answer through program materials. The application fee is $70, so keep that in mind as you're applying because that can add up and you want to make sure that you have narrowed down your choices to the campuses that make sense for you to apply to. So the CSU system started using a new application in summer of 17, and you can find it on the Cal State website. The application has 4 parts that you complete: the personal information, academic history, supporting information, and program materials. And for some campuses, program materials won't be required, so that'll already be checked off as being complete, even though you didn't put anything in there. On the Transfer Center website, we have some resources that you can see. So right here under Application Help, which takes you to applying to a university, you can see the resources available for the CSU application here. Just various information that might be helpful as you're filling out the application. I don't know if that just showed or not because this was gone. So it's here under CSU application resources. This recording system is causing me some issues today. So hopefully this is going to work out just fine. All right, so the CSU application is at calstateapply.edu. I'm sorry, .edu/apply. And so I'm trying to fix this. Sorry, guys. So you're going to select the term you're applying for. So I'm going to select fall 2020 and hit apply. And then sign in. Okay, I'm going to pause this and try to figure out what the heck is happening. Bear with me. Okay, I think I got it now. So here in the Cal State application, here are the 4 quadrants that you're working on. Here's personal information. So a lot of this is just information about who you are. So they have that under, oh my gosh, this is driving me crazy. Under financial and parental information, you would see the your household income and size. And so in here is where you're putting in your adjusted gross income, whether you're an independent or a dependent. And this is where they're determining if you get the fee waiver. And so in here, you would put your income information, and then at the end, when you go to submit your application, you can check your fee waivers, and you can get up to 4 fee waivers for the application, and then you wouldn't have to pay for 4 campuses. So the second part is the academic history, and in the academic history is where you're going to enter your high school and your colleges attended. Transcript entry is the biggest portion of the application, and so in here you are entering all the coursework you have ever taken. So you can see here I've already entered my courses for the summer, which included my AP. So if you have AP, it goes in your first semester of college that you attended. And then you can see the other courses that I have listed in here, okay? And so you can add a course and you can type in child development. Oh my gosh, this Screencast-O-Matic is not working. Anyways, you can type in child development 10 with no spaces and it would auto-populate for you, okay? And so you can then just save that information and it would appear like this. The other portions of the application, are your supporting information, that's where the EOP questions are, and then program materials. So you can see here something is not done for program materials. And so for Chico, Long Beach, and San Jose, those are all completed. But for Sonoma State, there's something that I need to do. And so you can see home, there's nothing, it's just information. But if I click over to prerequisites, there's content that needs to be entered here. So I need to go in and assign a class. So like for their Math 165, I went in and said I took Math 15, okay? And so you can see that in there. The supporting information is information about your associate's degree for transfer. So if you're earning that degree, you want to make sure that you are reporting that. And then it also includes information about the EOP if you want to apply, okay? So if you do not want to apply for EOP, you can tell them that by saying, no, I do not wish to apply. And then, you know, these questions would just go away. But if you're applying for EOP, you want to make sure that you are answering the questions that they have. So there are really 4 questions. The 5th one's just additional information. And I believe this is 2,500 characters, not 2,500 words. And so briefly describing your family's economic background, why do you want to go to college, your academic background, and any extracurriculars or volunteer work experience that you have, you would include in there. So that takes a little bit more time. You also have to get a letter of recommendation. And so it's something that, you know, it's possible for you to do, okay? The submit application, here's that check fee waivers box. So in here you can see that I got 4 out of 4 fee waivers. And so I could be applying to 4 schools for free without having to pay anything. So maybe I had already budgeted for $70 and so I want to add 1 more campus. Or, you know, maybe I was only going to apply to 2 and now with the fee waiver I can go ahead and apply up to 4. So the CSU application, since they implemented in summer of 17, they have done a lot of work to make it better and easier for students to use. But when it comes time to apply, be sure that you take advantage of those application review sessions so that we can assist you and make sure that everything was done correctly. And sorry about the workshop or the video here. I hope that everything came through okay on your side, but I will review it and make sure. And then again, if you have questions, just let me know.